Alright guys, so part 3, I did go ahead and assemble some things that I didn't show in the video because my battery's dead on my camera. So I'll try to kind of go over a little bit of that for those of you that may just want to know. Okay, so of course down below here you've got the valve body for the the fuel adjustment valve, and to thread that into this body here, the gas drain, I don't know what you want to call it, or what Coleman calls it, but just this body here, the same as this piece right here that I showed on my last video that I damaged. See, you've got a jam nut. So on these threads I applied some thread sealant. I use this stuff, it's a pipe sealant, or a pipe dope. It's a soft set, which you could use hard set for something like this. I guess it would work okay, but it's better than Teflon tape as far as I'm concerned, just because there's a lot of small orifices on here where particles of the Teflon could get clogged in them. So that's just a recommendation for me. Other people might have their preferences. So the cleaner assembly here, this lever that turns, see, it rotates kind of like a cam in there. That turns this little block in here, in which in turn, if you look at the gas generator, I'm trying to do this as best I can. I apologize if you guys are having a hard time seeing it. So this has a little rod up here that runs through the center, and there's a little needle on the far end. This is the gas generator. So to clean that little orifice out on this end, it runs that needle up through there. This attaches to the top of that block right there, and I'll show you how that's done here carefully, and I'll try to do it as fast as possible. I'll have to drag this video out. Alright, so that, oops, let's not damage that. There's a hole in here in this tube right here, that, if you can see that, this goes up inside there. Oh shoot, yeah, I'm trying to look at the viewfinder and work at the same time. It's not working out so well for me. Alright, I'm going to be out of camera here for just a second. See that? Let's try to shine my light on it there. See, the connection runs through there. That little, see how it goes through the little top of the block there. Alright, so now that that's connected, I can kind of drop that down, and I don't have to thread that on yet. Now that should line up this. Now basically when you're going in with this, you just want to be careful to so I'm going to keep that unthreaded. Oops. Threaded so that I can actually see if, once I get in there far enough, of course it's fighting me. There's 3/8 wrench on that. There we go. Put it in there enough that I can, okay, that hopefully. Okay, so now I'm back with you. Finally got it lined up. So it is kind of a hassle to get the cleaner, the lever here, lined up with the hole in there. But hopefully you can see that if I can hold this dang thing still. That hole You see the whole thing is moving, so you know it's working, it's spinning, it's rotating freely. So now you can drop that down. And that can get tightened down, which it looks like it is a 7/16. So I'll tighten that down in a second. So let me finish this video up so it's not too long, doesn't run too long. So in part 4, I'm waiting on some parts. I just ordered today. I thought I had placed the order, but I must not hit submit or something last week. So I still need the leather cup seal for the end of this. Of course, that's the rod that goes down in, that adjusts, that closes, opens and closes this right here, which, you know, of course, you're pressurizing this tank with compressed air, whether you're using this pump assembly to do so. Let me zoom back out. Excuse me for a second. Okay. So that goes down in there. That is the check valve that is hard to get out. If you see here, I've had to clean it up a little bit because I gouged it up a little. I did end up using a regular screwdriver and a hammer. I beat the end of the screwdriver a few times, kind of just to break the seal on this tapered edge here to help it out. If you have an impact driver that has, there's a video, maybe I'll put his link down below. He shows how to use an impact. His is a Snap-on, mine's a Craftsman, and it doesn't take extensions, so it wouldn't fit down into here. So I couldn't use that. So I improvised. Now, granted, my oven was also soaking for darn near 10 months in penetrating oil, so that probably helped too. But it still took a little bit to get it out. Got it cleaned up. That's going to go back in there. You can hear that. That's the little ball valve in there that allows, basically, when you're pumping, to pressurize the tank. You know, the pressure pushes back up, closes that valve, and then once you turn this back to the closed position, you know, it's adjusting this part, this little needle down into there, and it closes that orifice so that you can no longer, you know, so the air does not leak out for normal operation. So I'm gonna put that in there, use it like that. That's the easiest way to do it. Oh, the inside of this was pretty had some, you know, surface rust and stuff on it. So what I did is I just took some emery cloth on the end of a rod and a drill and just kind of honed it out a little bit, cleaning that out, and then flushed it real good with some oils or some, you know, some WD-40 and then some carb cleaner, and then got it cleaned up. So this thing's pretty much ready to fire off, except for I can't pressurize the tank. I could probably try using the old cup, but I'm just gonna wait until the stuff shows up in the mail. That'll be part 4. We'll wrap this all up, put it all together, do a test run, let you guys see how it works out. This is Nomad76. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to provide me feedback, thumbs ups, comments, constructive comments, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.